Hello, Leo. Welcome to Tachyon Triage and Tachyon Mind. This is going to be a general reading for the current energies, but it's timeless. It can resonate anytime. So we're just going to kind of see what's going on in your energy. Hopefully something good comes out. We're going to start with some charms. Okay. Have an owl, a star, a squirrel on a tree branch, a butterfly, the Eiffel Tower, and a 4-leaf clover. So some of you guys might be having luck come your way here. Hold on. There you go. All right. So let's take a look at your energy. Not too bad. I'm seeing some stuff at home here. A lot of introspection, thinking about your contribution and how things have changed presently. So let's take a look and see what signs are coming towards you. There's Scorpio energy here. Signs coming towards Leo, please. We've got an Aries. I feel like also a Libra. Any other signs here? And Virgo. Okay. Also have Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. Okay. All right. I feel like some of you guys might be really tapped into your intuition here with this owl energy on the board. Maybe you're looking at your future and what that might look like. You're preparing or you're working, maybe you're storing things or you're going through things that are stored here, and you're kind of clearing out what is piled up or clearing out what is, we'll say, residual energy, Leo. Cleaning your house, getting rid of the things you don't need no more. We've got Judgment card. So there's a decision on the board here. And we have the Death card. You've walked away or moved away from something here, Leo. And I feel like it's definitely this massive clean out energetically for like work, for your things, items, just massive clean out, like maybe, healing, releasing things here. Scorpio is very deep. And then you've created some action. And I think it was after like thinking or like, really contemplating on like, how do you want to contribute to the world? How do you want to contribute to the situation here? And you're sort of trying to, sorry about that. I had a card flipped over. That's weird. Trying to figure out like what you're going to do for work, what you're going to do for contribution here, just organizing things. There's the energy of clean out, like I said, transformation, decisions to let things go seems to be the overall energy. Some of you might be traveling too. Maybe you're thinking about going to Paris. That might resonate for you. Air sign might be important here. I feel like you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, because I do have a lot of air energy here on the board, okay? But I feel like you might be listening to your intuition when it comes to some sort of like a situation here. Maybe you're logically thinking about it, but there's also this intuition here with the owl. So let's not forget that. Yep, moving on. Well, that's accurate as shit. Moving on in the energy. I feel like you're no longer wasting your time here. You want to move forward. You want to like let some things go. You don't want to drag this old stuff into the future here. And I feel like you've got a loved one that's watching over you, Leo, that's helping you as you proceed forward, as you move forward, as you let things go. Some of you guys are getting like a new pet, or there's some sort of like a animal that's pertinent in your energy here that helps you, Leo. Maybe they clean the energy or they balance the energy. or you're getting a new pet. And I feel like a lot of fire energy here. We got Aries for initiation, and then Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone could be pregnant or expecting around you. Maybe you're helping that person, by helping them get things ready. It's a very family oriented energy here, like helping, assisting, cleaning things out, like getting rid of the things you don't need. But also there's this energy of sort of this dreaminess, and maybe you're helping someone do a nursery, or you're helping someone redo a home or something like that. Maybe this pregnancy is like hypothetically just new being birthed into your life because you've released or let go of some old dynamics here. So the decision to release, judgment for please. You're forgiving something, you're letting it go, laying it to rest here. I feel like, wow, you're super fertile, super abundant right now, Leo. There's prosperity, creativity. You're letting something go. Maybe it's something that you created and you're doing it a different way, or you're just letting down and you're being more your authentic self, and you're not trying to sort of be anything that somebody wants or do anything that people are telling you to do. You're just authentically being yourself, and it's great, it's beautiful. You're really emitting this energy of like, yes, this energy of movement and prosperity and creativity. And it seems like you're ahead on the energy here, like you see it coming before it comes, very intuitive but also very logical in the energy. But there's a lot of synthesis happening. I heard symbiosis. Things are developing, they're moving, they're prosperous. You're meeting some sort of a fullness of your potentiality, Leo. Wow. Interesting. You took a break. You did. Four of Swords. You took a break. You rested because you're powering up for this new future. Sorry, I'm getting an ear ringing. I have a pretty gnarly ear infection. You're powering up for your future. You took a break because you knew something needed like a rest, or it needed to change, it needed innovated, right? Third house here, thinking, immediate environment, like our mind, understanding. You reflected, you reassessed, and you found this recovery and this energy. And it's like, wow, I kind of feel like this Phoenix energy for you, Leo. Empress Phoenix. Something that was controlling you doesn't control you anymore. You've released it, or you let something go. There's transformation, liberation here. Can't believe Aquarius didn't come out. Whoa. You've let go, the loss, you let it go, the sadness, you've released it. Maybe there was a breakup, a regret, there was some sort of sadness. Maybe you didn't trust yourself, or you didn't trust this situation anymore. And maybe there was this disruption in a relationship. Maybe you're going through, someone in your family going through a divorce here, or there was like some sort of like abandonment of that she was feeling. But I feel like you have all the potential of the world here, and it's like you're seeing that. It took this like time out or this rest period to see that. And I feel like you're really starting to reflect upon certain things. And if you've had to wait for an extended period for results, I feel like you are evaluating whether to release something and do it a different way. So it feels like really deciding to let the old way go and move on to the new here. And so it allows you to come into this completion energy where there's more harmony, there's more pleasure and happiness. Wow, this is really good, Leo. Oh, look at that. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's an improvement, an end of a cycle, like a new beginning. Like the worst is over for you. You know, like you see something was sort of this blessing in disguise, right? And you see the blessings from some sort of difficulty that you had in the past year. And it's really helped you to power up. I've got the Emperor here. I've got the Empress and the Emperor here, so that's also a match energetically. Just saying, you're very balanced, and your energy is very powerful energy, Leo. But there's loyalty again, and a motive for moving forward to be successful here. And you see something, and I feel like if you're waiting on a job opportunity, maybe you walked away from a job, Leo, and you're waiting to get sort of this call back, and it's been super silent, and you're like, I didn't get it. But it's like, I think you're gonna get called back, or there's some sort of energy here where, yeah, Earth intuition, your intuition's telling you like you have this opportunity, but it's like you haven't seen it yet, so you're kind of like questioning that. But I feel like you will get promoted in a career, or there's some sort of like caution that you are holding in the energy here when it comes to like your future. You've really decided upon what it is that you want to do, and certainly don't want to be controlled, but you do want this sort of order, and you are really filled energetically with this ambitious energy because you've seen where a door closing or something that happened really was a blessing in disguise. Interesting. It's a yes, and you see where you're able to maintain balance now, and there's like this objectivity in your perspective on like how you're able to see the blessing in this and move forward and be more careful with the decisions that you make, like, because now you know what the right decision is. The right decision is to remain in, choose to be in balance, no matter what that looks like to other people. You don't really care. Like you just want to be who you are unapologetically, like the right to exist. And I feel like you want to sort of have more fun too. Like there's this energy where you're going to have more fun, Leo. I can see it in the energy. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's much deserved for you. There is this energy where you have dreams and you have wishes, and I feel like those things are reigniting, and you're feeling so good energetically. I feel like there's nothing you can't accomplish right now, Leo. As long as you remain in your authenticity, it's looking pretty good. Definitely listen to your intuition. And you escaped from something that was confusing, and it was sketchy, and literally to stay in that, you'd have been cooked. You know what I mean? Like in my boy's words, Three of Swords, like you knew it was time to bounce out of there. and there was hidden enemies, and you don't give a shit about that anymore, do you? Because you're like, I'm not messing with that anymore. I'm just going to do me authentically. And boy, oh boy, whoo, you want to talk about expansion. I think that when Jupiter hits your sign, Leo, holy hell. But I feel like you'll be very balanced in this energy. And this is, like I said, I feel like this is talking about Jupiter ingressing into your sign, Leo. I'm a Leo rising. So, I feel like you've learned something. You got some wisdom from dealing with some stuff. It was necessary for you to learn this before you expanded insanely, before you really started to drop that wisdom, before, out there for people to know that you're no dipshit. Okay. That you're intelligent, that you understand things that people don't. They just, they just underestimated you, didn't they, Leo? And I feel like you are going to be moving forward in the energy of moderation. You're very angelic energetically right now, Leo. It's amazing, this energy. Um it will be equal compromise or there will be none. But there's a purity. There's a purity, and I feel like the right people, places, opportunities, and things like that will come your way, energetically speaking. But you are going to be wanting to move forward now. I feel like for some of you Leos, you're waiting on some sort of like a call or something, and it's like your energy is feeling like, I need to make a move. I need to make a move. Like, don't be impulsive. Okay. But if it's intuitively led and guided, like if you feel intuitively like you need to do it, I think you should listen to your intuition. It's a yes, right? King of Pentacles, it's a yes. Wow. Leo, take the leap. You know more than you did before. All right? Like you learned a lesson that was necessary for you to put in that beautiful energy of yours as you proceed forward. Not everyone should have access to you, Leo, because you are a true force to be reckoned with. People don't even understand the kind of heart that you have. Most people don't. But you're enlightened about a situation where you overly sacrificed, and even to the point of feeling like enslavement to it, and you're not doing that anymore, and you're no longer waiting, you're no longer in that energy where you're waiting. You want to take like this leap of faith. Now for some of you, again, tap into that owl energy. If you're feeling intuitively led and guided, do it by all means. Remember, tarot's great, but like this is just supposed to confirm what you already intuitively know. Remember that. Um, but this is just the beginning, Leo. This is just the beginning. And I feel like as you proceed forward, you're gonna have very much this open-mindedness, and it is working for you. Okay, it is working for you. I mean, what else? Like, what a good reading. So anything else for Leo? Such a good reading. Shit. Leo, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Prosperity, family. You know what I mean? Like there's this energy of having your own tradition and comfort and wealth and success. And I feel like some of you Leos are going to entrepreneur or come into this energy where you're able to like salary increase, and it makes just things better. It makes things happier. Now, I'm not saying that money makes you happy. I mean, maybe for some people, but I know you, Leo. You got a wonderful heart, and yeah, you like nice things, but it's really about someone's heart frequency for you. But I feel like you will have some increase in salary, increase in material. Why? Because you're not really like overly attached to that. It just comes because your energy is so light. It's just so bright. Like it's life force energy. It's very beautiful. So abundant, like prosperity, creativity, just flow in that energy. This is beautiful, Leo. But happiness. So maybe this 10 of Pentacles for you, even though we know you don't care all about money, it's not the only thing, but you will get an increase in salary. Sorry. It's just coming in the energy. Recognition too. Shit, recognition. And I'm not, you know what the bad thing is, Leo? Like, you don't even care. You're not even doing anything for recognition. You're literally out here doing this, trying to make a better impact on the people in your life. That's all you're doing. You don't want nothing in return. You gotten to the point where you're not looking for applause. You're not looking for anything. You just want to help people. And so you're extending your heart. And you don't even care if people notice. But all of a sudden, now people notice. They see what they couldn't see before. Maybe they had blinders on. I just seen a pair of glasses. And you're dropping all the bullshit. You're dropping like the deception, the false stuff, like the people, places, and thing that has really like dimmed your true heart energy. So it's a yes, Leo. And again, stay in tune to that energy because this is really amazing energy for you. This can resonate anytime as well. So if you come across this 2 years later, 4 years later, I don't know, God knows when it will resonate for you. But I really hope it's now for you because I know Leos have been going through it. So trust yourself, Leo. Whatever this is working out in your favor. And I hope that you found something useful in this reading. I love you, Leo. I resonate with you. I'm a Leo rising. I love you. Um, and just know that I always acknowledge you, even if you don't want it. You're amazing, and there's no one else like you, Leo. And you're the only one that can do it this way, the way that you do it. And we love you, Leo, and we appreciate you so, so much. I hope you know that. If anybody hasn't told you, you're amazing, and the world needs you. So until next time, stay in your Tachyon mind. Bye, Leo. Bye, Leo.